If you edit in DaVinci Resolve, these timeline view options and layout presets can save you a huge amount of time and make your workspace feel much more comfortable and efficient. In this video, I'll show you how to use the timeline view options, how to adjust your thumbnail and audio display, and how to save and load UI layout presets in DaVinci Resolve 20. If this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more fast DaVinci Resolve tips and workflows. Let's start by opening the Edit page. At the bottom center of the interface, click the third icon from the left to switch into the Edit workspace. This is where most of your timeline editing happens, and it's also where you'll find the controls we need for customizing how your timeline looks and feels. Now look at the top left area of the timeline toolbar. You should see the Timeline View Options icon, which looks like a square with horizontal lines inside. This little button gives you access to several important display settings that can change the way your entire timeline is presented. Click the Timeline View Options icon to open the drop-down menu. One of the first things you'll see is the Stacked Timelines option. When you turn this on, DaVinci Resolve can show multiple timeline tabs stacked at the top of your workspace, which is really helpful if you're jumping between different sequences or comparing edits side by side. If you work on a lot of projects or alternate between versions, this can make navigation much faster. Next, go to the Video View Options section. Here you can choose how video clips appear in the timeline. For example, you can switch to filmstrip view if you want more visual detail inside each clip, which is great when you're trying to identify shots quickly. You can also use simpler thumbnail modes like start and end frames if you want a cleaner timeline with less visual clutter. This is useful when your timeline is packed and you need more screen space to focus on editing. After that, move down to the Audio View options. This section controls how your audio waveforms are displayed in the timeline. You can toggle full-height audio waveforms for a more prominent visual representation of your sound, which makes it easier to spot peaks and changes in volume. You can also enable the non-rectified waveform style, which is especially useful if you want better visibility of quieter sections of audio. If you're editing dialogue, podcasts, interviews, or anything with subtle sound detail, this can make your workflow much easier. Below those options, you'll find the track height controls. These sliders let you globally increase or decrease the height of all your video and audio tracks at once. If you want more room to see clip details, waveforms, and track contents clearly, simply raise the sliders. If you want to fit more tracks on the screen at one time, lower them. This is one of the quickest ways to make your timeline more readable without manually resizing each track. Now let's move to the overall interface layout. At the top menu bar, click Workspace. This menu contains the customization tools for the entire DaVinci Resolve user interface. From here, choose Layout Presets. This is where you can save, load, or reset different workspace configurations depending on the kind of project you're working on. If you've arranged your panels, viewers, scopes, and windows in a way that works perfectly for your editing style, choose Save Layout as Preset. This lets you store the current panel arrangement and window sizes so you can come back to them later. For example, you might create one layout for editing, another for color grading, and another for dual monitor use. To switch between those save setups instantly, go back to Layout Presets and select Load Layout Preset. This is incredibly useful when you need a focused color layout, a dual monitor arrangement, or any other custom workspace you've already built. Instead of rebuilding everything manually, you can jump straight into the setup you need in just a few clicks. And if your interface ever gets messy, moved around, or changed in a way you don't like, you can always restore everything by choosing Reset UI Layout from the Workspace menu. This brings the interface back to the default factory configuration, which is a great safety net if you want a clean starting point. So that's how to use the timeline view options and UI layout presets in DaVinci Resolve 20. With just a few adjustments, you can make your timeline easier to read, your audio easier to monitor, and your overall workspace much more efficient. If this video helped, please like the video, subscribe for more DaVinci Resolve tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one.